Everything in this video is sped up various amounts. Departing Olympia, a scattered layer and haze kept me low, so I decided to follow the road. I flew near Toledo and then headed toward Rift Lake. The haze didn't improve, unfortunately, but the clouds were more widely scattered, approaching the mountains. Entering the valley, I hadn't heard any other aircraft announce their approach. When the runway came into sight, I could see that I was the first to approach. At that time, I quickly heard several other aircraft calling and approaching, a flight of 2 descending from overhead, and 1 or 2 more coming in following my same route. I set up for runway 19er since that was consistent with the wind outside the valley. Approaching the runway, however, I saw the windsock lightly favoring runway 1. I advised other pilots to consider runway 1. I was nervous about getting down quickly to get out of the way, and as a result, I cut my approach too short and was still way too high. I tried to slip, but had to go around. Now I was facing 3 or 4 oncoming aircraft of unknown position. This was pretty nerve-wracking. I identified the flight of 2 pretty quick, but still wasn't sure of the others. I was concerned about cutting someone off as they came through the valley narrowing, so I decided to go to the narrowing and look for oncoming traffic before turning around for my second attempt. I didn't see anyone. I was still a little high and fast on final, but not too much to make the landing. Keep in mind the camera is mounted out on the wing, so it looks like the airplane is off-center, but it isn't. Another airplane coming in to land. They started using runway 19er again since the surface winds were quite calm.
I think that was the last good year.
Yeah.
The event organizer was running a little late and was the last to arrive. Here he comes. One of our number had to leave early, so we saw him off. You could hear his prop trimming the tall weeds on the edge of the runway. At the coffee shop, I started hearing rumors of worsening weather out west, so I decided to head out early. As I turn, you'll be able to see the whole lineup of airplanes, all of which were in attendance for our event. And there's more that you don't see. Heading for the lake, I could see darker and lower clouds ahead, and the light rain also began. The ceiling was definitely lower, and the visibility not as good as when I came, but it was still quite flyable. I tried to send a PIREP to the group, but my phone wasn't cooperating. The worst of the weather was at the west end of the lake, near the dam. Out of the mountains, the ceiling rose and flattened, and the rain became very light. Visibility improved to about where it was when I flew in. Ended the day with a runway 26 landing in Olympia.